In this video, we are going to be taking a look at every single Harpoon item and one holiday exclusive Harpoon that could be returning back to build a boat for treasure and an upcoming update that could be coming out. So make sure you guys stay tuned throughout the entire video because I actually show you how to get some of these Harpoons right now inside of the game for free. So be sure to stay tuned. Also make sure to like the video and subscribe, and let's not waste any more time and let's hop straight into it. Starting off with the most basic Harpoon that we all pretty much know is the normal Harpoon that has a timer of 30 seconds every single time you click on it. But this Harpoon is pretty much like the other Harpoons. The only downside to this Harpoon right here is that it has a timer and that it can't stick infinitely. You can actually buy this thing inside the shop, and I believe the rare chest right here, you have an 11.1% chance of actually getting it here, or I believe you could actually just buy it inside the shop for 200 gold, which if you're trying to just buy it inside of the game, try not to do it from the chest because you have a way better chance, in fact a 100% chance of just straight up buying it from the shop like this. But there's really nothing that interesting with this Harpoon, and that's why we're hopping straight into the next one on the list. I mean, this is literally the most basic one inside of the game. It was the first Harpoon to ever get added, but it's not as cool as the next one, and I'm gonna go over. Next up, we have the Golden Harpoon. Now, there's actually a free way to get the Golden Harpoon inside of Build-A-Boats right now. For those of you guys that don't know about this secret, watch this real quick. There's only one way to get it for free inside of the game. If you make your way over to the washing machine stage, you can actually play the mini game that's inside of this stage right here. Now, some of you guys may not know this thing actually exists, but it can give you the Golden Harpoons literally for free. All you have to do is just walk up to the game stick right here, and you're just gonna click this button on the controller. So once you actually click this button, it's going to teleport you to the inside of the TV where you're going to fight this mini boss fight. Now, this mini boss fight right here can be a little bit difficult. One tip that I do have is try not to play inside of a server that is laggy, because the laggier the server, the harder this boss fight's going to be. This lasts around 2 to 3 minutes of you dodging obstacles, which you guys will see here in just a second, but it's fairly easy and you should be able to do it. And after finally completing it, you guys will see a chest will fall from the sky like so. It'll just fall all the way down here like this, and this is where you guys actually get 250 gold and 2 Harpoons. Now keep in mind, guys, this is a Robux item, which means it's inside the shop for 250 Robux, and there's pretty much no other way to get it inside of the game. Like, it's not inside of any of the chests. You either buy it for Robux or you get it through that secret right there. Now, the one good thing about this Harpoon that stands out from every other Harpoon inside of the game, or at least from the basic one, is the strength is actually the same as the normal one, which is kind of weird. You'd think that the Golden Harpoon would have more strength than the normal one, but if we take a look at the normal one compared to the gold, you guys can see the normal has a 30-second timer. The gold one will automatically and infinitely stick to whatever you're shooting at, which is honestly very, very useful. Now, there's one thing about this Harpoon that I love to do, and it's one of my favorite glitches inside of the game. So before we actually get into these 2 holiday exclusive Harpoons, I have to show you guys this very awesome glitch that is so fun to do. Simply place yourself down a seat just like this, and then we're going to scroll down, grab myself the cake block. You don't need the cake block, but I'm just going to use it for this sake, and we're going to place a block on top of that, and then we're going to place the Harpoon right on our head like this. Now, you guys may know I've done this glitch before in many videos. I'm going to grab myself a flint knock. We're going to grab and activate the Harpoon, press 8 on my keyboard, and we're going to shoot it. But you have to actually shoot it for it to work, which you guys see right there. I just missed. I'm gonna pull it out, try to shoot it again. There we go. So now I got it right there. So I'm just gonna reset the Harpoon like this, and now I can go around to literally anything around the map and move it around. If you wanted to remove the water out of the game, well, say less. All you have to do is just take the Harpoon just like this, shoot it at the water, grab the skill tool. You have to have the skill tool for this. Equip the block right there, click on it, and then all you have to do from here is press 8. And you guys can see right there, using the Harpoon, I just removed the entire water, and I can still walk across and not take any damage whatsoever. But if you wanted to remove the other water, because I mean, as you guys can see right here, this is not getting me any gold whatsoever, let's try moving this other piece of water here. So let's try this right now, and I just want to go out right about here, and I'm telling you guys, I mean, I use this Harpoon all the time, and I press 8 just like that. Boom, there's more water taken out. So you can pretty much take out all the water and pretty much every single stage inside of the game. It might take some time, but in the end, you'll be able to just walk to the end on a conveyor like this and get as much gold as possible. So if you really wanted to, you could pretty much do this in every single stage and not have any damage taken when you go and grind gold. Now, the next one I want to hop into is the Dragon Harpoon. harpoon, which you guys can see right here. This actually was released inside of the previous Halloween update that we just got inside of the game, but it was only available for Robux. But back inside of previous Halloween updates, you were able to get this item for free, which I'll hop into here in just a second. But one thing that makes this item stand out from all the other harpoons is the fact that it can track you automatically. So if I'm up in the air like this and I shoot the harpoon, this is basically a harpoon that tracks you, and this is honestly super overpowered for PvP inside of the game. It's kind of hard to shoot at myself here. If I had friends inside the server, it would be way better. But basically, I mean, this is a harpoon that tracks every movement. So just like that, you guys can see, I just stuck myself. So the tip of the harpoon just basically tracks down any character near you or whatever your aim's at, which is super overpowered and what makes this harpoon better than any others. On top of that, it also has the infinite ability, so that way it can last forever. But as I mentioned, inside of previous Halloween updates, you were able to get this item for free. There was dig sites around the map that you had to dig with a shovel tool thing, and you could get them for free. But inside this last Halloween update, it did return, except it was only for Robux inside the shop. There was no way to get it for free. So if you guys are wondering how to get this item, it usually only comes out during Halloween updates. I mean, that's the only time we've ever seen it. I believe it was also obtainable inside of one of the Halloween boss fights. So that leads me into the next holiday item that I want to get into, because this one could be returning very, very soon. And I'm talking about the dual candy cane harpoon. You guys can see what makes this harpoon different from everything else. I just want to say right now, all the harpoons pretty much have different abilities. I mean, this one right here is a dual harpoon, which means not one, but two harpoons at once, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, one thing that I've never really tried out that I want to try out right now, I think would be super interesting, is if I tried the terrain glitch with this harpoon right here. Can I move two things at once? Wait a second. Hold on. I might be onto something here, guys. So let's place a cake block. Let's do the exact same thing that we did earlier, but instead of moving one thing, we're going to try moving two. All right. This is going to be very interesting. I think I might be one of the first people to ever try this. I'm not going to lie. So let's just try it on two trees, for example. I don't want to do something too big because I want to be able to see if this actually works. So let's shoot it at that tree right there. And then, oh wait, hold on. I forgot something very important. I forgot to do the flint knock. Oh, that might be where it throws it off right there. Hold on. So let's hold this out like this. So let's go like this. Let's shoot one right there. Oh, you guys can see I missed it. Oh wait, no, I got one on it. I got one. Okay, so then I reset it. Okay, this is interesting. Wait, I think I might know what to do. All right, so let's see if this works. I honestly don't know what's about to happen. So if I shoot one there and one there, all right, and then I pull this out and I go like this. Okay, wait, it moved one of them. Where's the other harpoon at? Wait, what the heck? I think it's because that harpoon wasn't attached to anything, because I can only have one item inside of my hand like this, and now my hand's stuck to the harpoon. What in the world did I do? Now, as I mentioned, this item might actually be returning if there's going to be a Christmas update this year. The build-up for treasure testing server has been getting updated quite frequently lately, so it is possible we could be getting a Christmas update. There's a Christmas chest that got added inside the last Christmas update that we got, which is actually has a lot of items inside of it. I mean, as you guys can see right here, you actually have a chance of getting the dual candy cane harpoon. You have a 33% chance of actually getting it right there, which is actually a lot. And this chest you can buy with gold, so you don't have to spend any Robux, but that's if it actually returns. Nothing is confirmed yet, but it is very likely, since we got the Halloween harpoon instead of the Halloween update, that we could potentially also be getting the Christmas harpoon inside of this Christmas update, and it might be for gold and not Robux. So make sure you guys stay tuned on the channel in case the Christmas update does drop. Also, be sure to like the video and subscribe, and comment down below your favorite harpoon item inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure. I'll see you guys all later. Peace out and goodbye.